Hi, thank you for tuning in. This is Paul Teo. I am one of the taggers for the landmark. I'm right now going to go through the e-brochure with you for the landmark, condominium itself. Okay, the theme of the landmark is City River Park. It's the view from the top of Landmark Tower. You can see it and the greens and the nature at your doorstep. CBD within reach, and we are right next to Pearl Hill City Park. And we have these greens that is one of the prominent icon that the government has preserved, one of the gazetted preservation in terms of park. Pearl Hill City Park, 9 hectares, one of the biggest park in the city area. And the view is definitely unobstructed, 360 degrees. That shows you where exactly we are in terms of location. And if you are driving in from Cross Street, you will be greeted by the iconic, the landmark, which will be a shimmering copper color tone. Even from Clemenceau Avenue, you can see. So why the design? The design was based on, the architect is Swan and McLaren. They used the urban nature and timeless design to integrate this prize heritage. And you can see the iconic tower where they integrate the greens, the cascading greens from Pearl Hill City Park, and it stands like a towering tree where it symbolizes stability, wealth, and groundedness. So we go to a different level. It's very easy to remember the various levels, where when you arrive at level 1, you go to level 2 for the infinity pool, and every 14, 34, and 40 will be all the decks, the socials, the peak, that we can enjoy all the views. All the residents here can enjoy the view. All is accessible. And for visitors coming in, you have to bring them up. Of course, level 2 they can access because that's where the function room is. You can see the contour of the greens that continues from Pearl Hill City Park, the greens that cascade up to this copper shimmering icon, the landmark. Ample greens that's around this whole development itself. And the theme that is timeless, because as you go up to the level 34, you will be enjoying 360 degrees view of the entire Singapore, feeling the heartbeat itself. And here we go a little bit more onto the data. It's by 3 developers, and we call ourselves the Landmark Joint Ventures. Address is at 173 Chin Street Road. The 99-year leasehold is with effect from 2020 because we bought over additional land from the site itself, and that's where the government agrees to release and renew the land. Usually because en bloc is from 2000, the en bloc was 2018. However, they agreed to start the 99-year leasehold with effect from 2020. So the expected completion, legal completion CSC will be 2028. TOP definitely will be much earlier, probably 2 to 3 years earlier. And we are sitting on a site area of 736,000 square feet. There will be 39 stories, and the roof veranda is level 40. Number of units 396, and all the details are here. You can see the unit mix as where we are right now. This will be the south facing for all the various units. There's only 3 mix of units. Let me see the 1-bedder, 2-bedders, and the 3-bedder layout. As you can see in the A will be all the 1-bedders. So the 1-bedders over here. And there's a unique stack 10 1-bedder that faces the city direction. So if I were to show you where the private live units, the private live units will be the 3-bedder, where it is located here and here, 7-Eleven. Just remember 7-Eleven for the stack C. And of course, the remaining ones will be the 2-bedder, B over here. Very good layout as well. Later on, I'll go through some of the floor plans with you. Okay, let's go on. This is the grand arrival as you drive in from Chin Street Road. The driveway drives down to the basement, or parking will be at the basement. You can go up here. You can see from here, I share with you. We have 3 basement car parks, so it is very convenient in terms of driving down and your car park and the lift that brings you to every level, rest assured. So we can see the welcoming, nice pool. Later on, I'll show you the perspective, the artist's impression of how the grand entrance will be like. Level 2, where we have an infinity pool. And level 2 is where the units start. Some of the units, for level 2 units, you can immediately open up and access the pool area. And it is kind of a lifestyle theme where you feel like a landed living. You know, you open up, there's a pool, there's a resort, and the facilities are just at level 2 itself. And the children's pool are tucked right at the top right corner. And there's this landmark lounge at level 2, the function room, we call this, is located over here. And if you want more details, I can encourage you to come down to the show flat. We can take a look more at the model itself. This is the function room, so very easy. When your visitors park at the visitor lots, they come up to level 2, and you can invite your guests over for the function. And level 14, all the way up, this is where you enjoy a bit more of the view. Towering greens. It should be over the Perseus City Park. So that's where you start to get unblocked views, yet partial greens at the foreground. The view is fantastic. Later on, we will have the artist impression to show you. And there's this jacuzzi aqua spa as well. And over here, that's where the gym is. The Sky Gym, at level 14. Amazing view. The social is where the veranda is, the verdure. And in fact, there's a higher level at the level 40 as well. So this is where you get 360 degrees view of the entire horizon, level 34, and the peak. With all this layout, I will show you the perspective that is easier to see what you'll be expecting. This is the driveway from Chin Street. You'll be greeted by the landmark icon itself before you go into the project. This is where the grand entrance, you drive in, the approach, we call this. This is where the main drop-off is. Very beautiful, nice water features to greet you. And we expect very nice cooling air ventilation because we are elevated and we are next to a park where we always expect cool winds. Because when the landmark tower, the previous en-bloc unit, I was waiting at the lobby for residents, for viewings. It is very nice and breezy. This is the infinity pool at level 2, where you'll be swimming just like part of nature because it faces the Perseus City Park itself. Level 2, your function room, very nice classic double volume function room. The kids area. And we go up to level 14, where you get the Sky Gym, faces the unblocked view of Singapore. And on the other side, the Sky Lounge that faces the MBS, the Flyer, and pockets of sea view. And you can see the ships in the foreground as the city lights up. It is an amazing sight to behold. And this is where the top level, level 40 is, the veranda, where you can just sit back, chill and relax and enjoy the strong breeze that's coming in from the sea. And imagine having breakfast here. You know, just come up to level 40, the veranda, get a fresh yoga workout, enjoy a nice cup of coffee and breakfast before you head for work. How refreshing and energizing that is. And so we are here. This is the landmark. It will be shimmering, as I said, dual color shimmering copper tone, where you can expect to see the nice reflective glaze as you drive along CTE. If you pass by, it will be an icon where nobody would ever miss. So in terms of finding where this development is, it will almost be impossible to miss. Towering above the rest, next to the park itself, and enjoy this kind of night view for everyone who stays here. Beautiful. Towering 39 stories with the roof veranda. And yes, this is the landmark, a theme of City Rivervale and Park. So thank you very much. This is a quick summary of the project itself. If you want to know more about the units, I will share more about the layout. Quickly, I'll go through 3 of the themes, the layout. Okay, this is the 1-bedroom layout. As you can see, the layout is very squarish. You walk in with an open kitchen, huge living space and a balcony depending on which deck you are facing in terms of the view. If you are facing, of course, the city, you get a city view. If the other side will be the unblocked view, depending on which floor you are at. You can see a very decent squarish layout with a master room with a master bath Jack and Jill that you can use. And do come in to visit the show flat because the finishing will be amazing for you all to see. Another layout I want to share with you all will be the 3-bedder layout. Because this 3-bedder layout, if you take note, it has a private lift of its own, and the lobby that is privately your own. You walk in, greeted by the balcony view, depending on which facing you're at, or which level you're at. In fact, the 3-bedroom private lift all faces the city and the sea. The huge living and dining space with a private enclosed kitchen, and your huge generous bathroom. And do take note, this 3-bedder private lift unit has an extra study area over here. And when you do come to the show flat, we will show you how we can integrate this study area into a walk-in wardrobe, into another private guest room, or even just make it into a storage space if you want to. This layout is one of the more highly demanded layout because the show flat, when we see this unit, the developer spent a lot of money to do up this layout, and do come and take a visit at the show flat to see the layout. And the last one I want to share with you, also the generous 2 bedrooms. Here we go. 2-bedroom layout, very highly functional. You walk in with an open kitchen, a dining space that is flexible for you to rearrange your 4-seater, 6-seater, and even 8-seater, and the balcony with the living room that faces out to whichever view that you have. The bedroom too also offers nice view that looks out to whichever facing you have, with a common and private ensuite bath at your master room also with the view that you deserve. It's a very squarish functional layout, and do come to the show flat to take a look. And for those with buying for own stay, you may want to choose the kind of view that you want to enjoy and the floor that you want early as well. Okay, with that, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope this is a very quick explanation of the project details and the various layout that we have. There are a few types of layout for each 1-bedder, 2-bedder, and 3-bedders. So please do contact me. Let me show you more about the various layouts and which are the facing, and most important, and attractive pricing for you. So thank you very much for tuning in. Please do give me a call and I'll talk to you soon.